This video I want to talk about the best antidote, for the short-term content, because your brain is basically fried on scrolling. It's fried on always keeping your attention span lowered. It makes it lower and lower. You scroll faster and faster, and it just fries your brain, and you can't basically achieve your long-term goals. It focuses up your hormonal level too, because it increases your dopamine receptors, right? What they can take in, and after that it increases prolactin. With increased prolactin, testosterone increases. So by scrolling, you just scrolling away your life, scrolling away your masculinity too, and your energy and your life. So the best antidote that, and the one more point that I have is, imagine when you're scrolling, right? You can be in different places at the same time. No person in a lifetime could do this. No, you basically, when you're scrolling, you can be in California in the it's the one week, then you can be in the lava land by the third week, and then you can be in Venice by the third week. By the fourth week, you're going to be on a fucking Mars, and by fifth, you're going to be in some valley, right? Don't a whole valley, So your brain's basically fried. It's only 5 weeks just like that, You can't you need to cure that, because it really makes everything worse in your life, and your attention span is fried. And people who are successful, they don't scroll because, as I understood now, that you need the ability to concentrate, but with scrolling there's none like that. So that should be tamed, and should be controlled. And basically the best antidote that there is it's a very obvious antidote, but it's really helpful, is to read books, right? So currently I'm reading this one, The Histories. I'm right here. The Histories by Herodotus. It's actually a pretty interesting one. So here is 9 books. I'm going to start the book 3, and you know sometimes it gets boring, right? Not boring, but sometimes I can read, for example, for 2 hours and I'll be fine. But if I read like 3-4 hours, it gets a little boring, because before, when I was reading before, I usually read and then I rewarded myself with immediate scroll. But then I stopped it, and I was like, oh, I read, but nothing changed, and my ability here didn't change, and I didn't get the reward. So it felt empty at first, but it's becoming more common. My attention span increases, because to read this book, look at this pacing, right? Look at look how small the letters are, and the font is really small, and you have to actually concentrate a lot to read this one book in a moment. The second book that I'm actually in 4 books right now. Not 4, but like 3. Yeah. So I started not this one, but I read this book already for a while, and I'm starting the Iliad, right? This book is looking looking fantastic, right? And I'm really looking forward to read it. It's going to be really interesting read, in my opinion. I already read some of it, but because you actually going to concentrate on something, and you can implement this attention into your other. You basically heal yourself from the amount of damage you done for the previous years. So you need to find a book that's going to be interesting to you, wherever you like. I know, maybe you like math, I don't know, maybe you like art, maybe you like music. You can definitely find a book that you're going to like, and try to read at least some half an hour a day, so your brain past can actually heal. And that you don't expect the fast reward from it, you know, because those books you don't get the fast reward, and it takes time to finish the book. So it was definitely the best antidote that I found for how to heal yourself from this addiction. It may take a little bit of time at first, but it's definitely worth it. So if you wanna, you can subscribe to my Telegram channel. It's somewhere in the description of the channel, in bio the YouTube channel, and you can support the cause. You know, there's donation link in there too. So I'm uh, I'm gonna make some other videos, but that was it for this one.